Traders who don't understand price action are essentially gambling with their finances. Here's how I know. Hello fellow traders, I'm Trader Tom with over a decade and a half of experience, as well as the founder of Simply Forex Trading Academy. I'm opening the doors to just 20 ambitious traders for my elite weekly masterclasses, where you get the chance to join an inner circle where ordinary traders turn into market experts. Dive deep into the art of price action trading across 4 intensive sessions. You'll emerge with ability to spot high probability trades, execute with confidence, and achieve consistent gains. Secure your spot immediately. Don't miss this exclusive opportunity to kickstart your journey. Can't wait to see you in class.
Yo, traders, how are we? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Simply Forex. Welcome back. Welcome. How are we all, guys? Hope you're well. Sorry we're a bit late. You know whose fault that is. Always the editor. And you know why we're a bit late? Because we were discussing how shit England were last night. My God, I don't mean to keep talking about this, but I stayed up. It finished about 1 a.m. out here. Look at my eyes. It finished about 1 a.m. out here, and I just wish I hadn't bothered staying up for a 0-0 board draw. So yeah, guys, first and foremost, what's your view on the football? More important than trading, yeah? How can England do better in this tournament? Answers on a postcard. Right, guys, so that's the football out of the way. Yeah, the plan of attack for today, guys. So I am with you for 40 minutes. So please don't be shy. Say hello. Ask as many questions as you like. I don't bite unless I've stayed up till 1 a.m. watching football that was a load of crap. Yeah, then we bite. Right. Secondly, we're going to look at a trade that I'm in on my screen. Yeah, you can see my trade idea that I took today at 1:40 p.m. This was my pound US dollar sell idea, and this I took from my VIP Trading Academy. This is where I put all of my signals. Okay, and we can show you on the chart this trade as well. That's the only trade that I've taken today. Also, guys, yeah, we normally look at the news, but there isn't any. So let's take a quick look at the economic calendar. You know, we do have wholesale sales and building permits coming out in 45 minutes. We'll take a look at them, but we don't expect a big reaction to these pieces of news data. But we'll take a look nonetheless. And yeah, obviously, guys, we'll answer as many of your questions as we can. So like I say, guys, ask as many questions as you like. Yeah, do that. And England are crap. Just going to say that one more time. So who's going to win the Euros, guys? I think Germany. I still hope England, but Germany are probably the team that are playing the best. Yeah, let's see. And they're on home soil. Let's see. And also, guys, somebody has been at my desk and has been fiddling with my chair. I'm incredibly uncomfortable. But it doesn't matter. I've got my neat vodka just to sort the pain out. Right, guys. So let's start with the trade that I took. And you know, I always prattle on about my VIP Trading Academy because there's lots of value in there, guys, right? And one of the things we put in our VIP Trading Academy, it's a bit of a mouthful, are my trade signals. So not only do you get my trade signals, you also get trade signals of 2 other expert traders as well who have a different trading style to me, right? So come check out the VIP Trading Academy. And right now, if you deposit funds with our preferred broker, you can get free access to the VIP Trading Academy. Normally, you would have to pay. So this is the trade, guys. Pound US dollar sell. There's my entry. There's my stop loss. There's my take profit. All right. And this is the H1, guys. So let's remove this now. You've seen it. Yeah, we were just waiting for this breakdown. So on the H1, we just follow pound US dollar. Yeah. We finally got a break. Yeah, we broke these lows. I mean, it was already in a downtrend, really, when we broke this low and these lows. All right, but then we got a further breakdown here, right? And we actually entered on this candle here, right? Sorry, get my pen right. We actually entered on this candle here. Excuse my drawing, guys, I've been drinking. Once we got a bit of a retrace. And why was I very confident to take this trade? Because look at the H4, right? Look at this H4 candle, right? Yeah, that also broke structure. Here we broke this low, yeah, with this nice big bearish candle here. So when I'm taking an entry, guys, I always look at H1 and H4. If I enter on the H1, I look at the H4. If I'm entering on the H4, I look at the H1, right? I want all that information. And yeah, we just got a nice big bearish candle that closed below these lows. If we drop back to the H1, yeah, you'll see from my trade idea, I actually entered at 2670. Yeah, put my stop above here, right, and took price back down to here. Got my 1:1, closed 80%. Okay, and we're going to let 20% run. However, seeing such a candle like this does make you think about closing the remaining 20%. But we'll see what happens here, right? We'll wait until the H4 candle finishes. And there you go, guys. That is my pound US dollar sell trade. There are a lot of guys selling pound US dollar in the VIP Trading Academy. It was quite a group consensus that we could sell pound US dollar. If you look at the day chart, I just really like the level. Yeah, I explained this in my morning analysis vid, right? It had broken down. This is the day chart, right? Lower highs, lower lows, and then this, what was once good support becomes good resistance. So in here, if we got a breakdown, I was willing to trade it. And it was that H4 candle that really made me want to trade it. So there you go, guys. That is pound US dollar sells. But that's enough about my trades. What would you like to look at? Or would you like to discuss the football? I could fill 40 minutes quite easily talking about England, but I don't want to bore you to death. I'm sure you've heard lots about it. Right, let's see who's in the house. That's what we haven't done. Michael, hi Michael, how are you? Colin, yo, yo, yo. Brett, can we take a look at symbol Aussie dollar 200? Looks like a pretty good index. Okay, we'll take a look at that, the Aussie index. Shreyas, just closed my Euro US dollar and pound US dollar trade. Shreyas, you must be very profitable today. Yeah, they both came down nicely. Good for you. JJ, Germany, unfortunately. Yeah, JJ, I think you might be right. Tony Gold, Grand Rising Traders, Tom. Yes, you too. Rich Paul, what's up? Yeah, Brett liked cable that much. He traded it this morning and yesterday. Yeah, yes, it's a nice trade. Pooh Poppy, how are you? Skelt, please no England chat. I've already started Skelts. Yeah, once I've started, that's it. Pritash, I'm short on Euro CAD. Can we take a look at that as well? Yeah, sure. We'll take a look at that, Priyash. No problem. Right, let's start with something we don't normally look at. Let's have a look at the Aussie dollar index. What is the name of the Aussie dollar index? Let's find out. So Aussie dollar, what is it? Aussie dollar 200. Why am I not getting anything? Oh, right. Sorry, Austrian, probably. Australian, okay, yeah. So the Australian $200 index on Pepperstone. Right, so Brett wants to take a look at this. It looks like a pretty good index. Okay, so let's do a top-down approach on this, guys. And I like it when we look at an asset, right, a chart that we've never traded before, because we can look at it with fresh eyes together, like one big happy family. How wonderful. Thank you, Brett. Yeah, I got there in the end. All right, so let's take a look. Let's do a top-down approach. I'm going to put in support resistance zones and everything that I'm seeing. All right. Now, let's start with the weekly, right? There is, I would see that that's the last highs, right? and price is not making higher highs, right? There's also a level through here that I would include. Yeah, I'd probably just do this. So those would be my major support and resistance levels on the weekly chart. Nothing else really jumping out at me. This is probably for a lower time frame, but I am seeing this. I'm seeing this as a thing, as a trend line, right? But maybe not a weekly thing. Okay, so that's what we're seeing. And then what are we looking at in terms of trend? So we are, yeah, I'd say that's a low. We are in, did it break that level? No, we are still in an uptrend. If not, you know, potentially a bit of a range here, guys, right? We're kind of ranging. We're in an uptrend stroke range. Yeah, that would be my assessment of the structure and the trend of this market. All right. And for the last almost 4 weeks, look at that. Not a lot going on here, right? That's quite disgusting price action. It's just indecision, not disgusting. All right, so that's the weekly chart. Now let's drop down to the daily chart, see if we can make a bit more sense of this. So you would have to include this level on the daily chart, right? You would. And I would have to include this level. And really, you know, if I drag this to the left, you can see this is a pretty good level. I'd probably come down to here, right? And really, guys, we're only interested in the support and resistance that is most current, right? This is having an impact, and this could potentially have an impact on this indice. So I need to put those in. Then I need to understand structure. And for me, this is structure. This is where we are currently. So I am going to say we are in an uptrend. We're getting higher highs, right? Higher lows. We are in an uptrend. Okay. So if I was to trade this, I would be interested in trading it from this zone. Again, this is looking like it could potentially become a bit of a range, right? Yeah, prices hit resistance, hit support, hit resistance. You know, it's coming down, it's going to hit support. So the Aussie dollar, the Australia 200 index, yeah, very cunningly named. Yeah, does it have another name? Anyone from Australia? What is your index called? Maybe it doesn't have a name. It's okay. So I would be interested in buying from here, right? If we get a nice, let's say we get a nice wick rejection in here, something like this, I would be interested in buying this back up to here, right? So if we recap, guys, yeah, and just understand the information we've had so far, weekly was in a uptrend stroke range. So really, we're interested in buying. And daily is the same. It's in an uptrend stroke range. So we're interested in buying, right? And this is the area I'm interested in buying from. So for me, you know, I'm not interested. I mean, this is very bearish. Yeah, this it'll be interesting to see what other indices are doing. Yeah, I assume the indices are dropping. Right now, yeah, you know, I'm not interested in selling this because of this information over here. But once it gets down to here, this could potentially be a buy if we get a reaction. Excuse me. Let's take a quick look at the indices, just because look at how bearish this candle is. Right, let's take a look at a few of our usual indices that we look at. Let's have a look at the S&P 500. Yeah, not as dramatic as the Aussie index. Let's have a look at the NASDAQ. I know NVIDIA has been dropping like a stone. Let's see what impact. Okay, so no, it's just that Aussie index that's really dropping. What's going on in Australia to the economy? What's going on? I know you've got Julian Salah. What's his name? Julian Sarange. What's his name? Oh, I forget his name. WikiLeaks guy. He's back. So maybe he's something to do with it. I'm sure he's not. Okay, so yeah, I hope that helps, Brett. And yeah, I hope that helps you guys just understand what we look at when it comes to price action, how we understand the chart and what we look for to find where to trade from, right? And guys, if you enjoy my analysis and enjoying the live stream, I hope you are, then please come join us, yeah? Subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button. That's important, so you receive an alert. And if everyone could please smash the like button. While you do that, I will drink neat vodka. Also, while I'm at it, guys, if you haven't already, please come join our trading community. You can speak to like-minded traders, share knowledge, trades, ideas. Please come join our free Discord channel. It's free. Join up and verify yourself. That's it. Next, guys, as I mentioned, in the VIP Trading Academy, right, you can join this for free at the moment if you deposit some funds in our preferred brokers trading account, right? But it's your money to trade, okay? In the VIP Trading Academy, you get all of my trade signals, which I showed you earlier on pound US dollar. You get numerous tutorials, right, which you can, learn from all the things I've learned over the years. And also you get direct access to me, guys. You can ask me any questions if you need help with anything. All right. Also, guys, right now we are currently running a price action masterclass. It's going to teach you everything you need to understand price action, read the charts, and place high probability trades. If you're interested in joining that, then please click on the link and register, right? All the links and everything are in the live chat, but they're also below our video description, right? You can find them on our channel. Finally, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member. And there's many, many perks for doing so. Right, what else are we looking at here? Euro CAD. Yes, and Skelts, Aussie dollar currency going to the moon. Yeah, Aussie dollar is super strong, which I'm quite happy about. I was in a Euro Aussie dollar sell trade. Let's have a look at Euro Canadian dollar for Pratish. So he's shorting Euro CAD. So just looking at the day chart, right? Now, and actually, don't look at anything else, right? I'm going to zoom in. So all we have on this chart, right, bear with me, is this daily candle. This is EuroCAD day chart. Bear with me. I had to bring it over here because we wanted to get rid of every other candle. Now, if you saw that candle on its own with this big wick, would you sell it? Answers on a postcard, right? No. Yeah, I wouldn't sell into that wick. Simple as that with Euro Canadian dollar. And you can already see, look, we're getting another wick reaction, which suggests we have some room to the upside. So just purely from a candlestick reading point of view, I just wouldn't sell that. Yeah, because also it's holding on to this low. So this low is holding, and there are sellers, there are buyers here, sorry, right? There's buyers sitting in here. You can see it with the candles. That's not me, making this up, right? The candles are telling us there's buyers. So I would not sell into this, right? Having said that, right, we are in a downtrend, yeah, clearly. Yeah, so I want to sell Euro Canadian dollar. I just don't think today, because of these wicks, is the day to do it. Okay. Let's have a look at price action on the lower time frame, see what's going on. Yeah, look at it. I mean, just buyers, buyers, buyers. There's buyers here. Yeah, how far they push it up, we don't know, right? Price action will tell us. Candlesticks will tell us. Structure will tell us, right? But we don't know. If it breaks this level, you know, a Euro CAD sell trade could be in trouble, because for me, that would become a H4 break of structure. So if we break this level, so if we are itchy eye, itchy nose, if we are in Euro CAD sales, as you are, Prashith, this is the level, right? This is the level right here. You can see the level. Look at it. It's clear as day, right? This level through here. Okay. What was once support becomes resistance, becomes resistance. If it breaks this level, it's going higher. So there you go. Yeah, you know, price action is not just about reading structure and trend, right? You need to understand important support and resistance levels like this. Yeah, you need to be able to read the candles like we just showed you on the day chart, right? That's not telling us to sell. So there's lots of things that go into price action, right? And you need to be able to read them all and juggle them all and assess all the data and make good decisions. That's trading pretty much. So yeah, there you go, guys. Euro Canadian dollar. What else are we looking at? I'm going to draw a quick bird. Don't ask me why I'm drawing a quick bird. I've lost my mind. This is a VIP Trading Academy private joke. Bear with me. There you go. Bird. I haven't lost my mind. Bear with me. Right. What are your insights on pound Swiss franc? I'm thinking to sell. Okay. So we'll take a look at pound Swiss franc. What else have we got with us? Okay. The dollar index is coming up to resistance level. We'll take a look at that. Scalps. What else are we looking at? Yeah, okay, we'll take a look at the dollar index, guys. Greg, how are you? Okay, Euro CAD, possible counter trend. Yeah, okay, Scouts, yeah, possibly there. Right, let's have a look at pound Swiss franc for Shreyas. So Shreyas is already having a good day, right? They were selling Euro US dollar and pound US dollar. Happy days. Let's have a look at pound Swiss franc. Okay. Something's happening here. Yeah, because I was interested in Canadian dollar Swiss franc, but we're getting quite the bearish reaction. Yeah, so I actually had an alarm in here, right? And it's retraced here. But, you know, if this H4 candle finishes like that, I'm not interested in buying CAD Swiss franc, right? But back to pound Swiss franc. Now, just on the day chart, right? Pound Swiss franc, or just the Swiss franc, has been stronger than Rambo and Commando in one. Yeah. So it's just been super strong. But the Swiss franc interest rate decision last week was worse than expected. Itchy eyes, because I stayed up to watch the football and I'm bloody tired. Bloody England. Yeah, and now ever since that, you know, it was bouncing off this level anyway, but Swiss franc missing an interest rate decision has just led to some Swiss franc weakness, right? However, if we drag this across, yeah, it's clearly a support zone. Shreyas, right? I like your thinking. Yeah, this is at a beautiful level, right? If you just follow, this is at a beautiful level in so many ways. I'm going to show you all the ways this is at a beautiful level, right? First beautiful level reason, moving average 20, right? There's one. This here, right? What was once support, yeah, becomes resistance. We love that setup. There's two reasons it's a lovely area. Reason number three, we're in a downtrend. So we're looking for sells. And I bet if I pull up a fib level, it's at a really nice fib level as well. Yeah, right. It is literally at, yeah, the 0.618 and 0.5 golden zone as well. Right? What a wonderful level. If, you know, if Gal Gadot was a level, this would be it. Okay. Laughing at my own jokes again. Yeah, apologies. However, right, we need to get more information. So yeah, I agree. But what I would do is wait for a bearish candle, right? I'm not going to sell it today because this is quite bullish. And this candle could finish like this, right? And it becomes quite bullish. So let this candle finish. But if we get a bearish daily candle, looks something like this, I think this could be a really nice level. So Shreyas, I'm liking your thinking. Let's take a quick look at the weekly chart because I know, yeah, that's the only thing with some Swiss franc pairs. I know some of these Swiss franc pairs are at weekly levels. Having said that, right? Okay, I'm going to ask you the question, guys, right? So pound Swiss franc, everyone get involved. Don't be shy, right? What trend is pound Swiss franc on the weekly chart? So everyone, guys, yeah, please give me your opinion. Is it in an uptrend, a downtrend, or a range? Those are your three options. Everyone, pound Swiss franc, weekly chart only. What is the trend? Excuse me. Write your response in the live chat, guys. Right, Brett, uptrend. Michael, downtrend. Kibria, uptrend. Poo Poppy, uptrend. Just like saying Poo Poppy. Sounds like Poo Poppy. Sounds like a cereal, maybe. Pratheesh, uptrend. Anyone else? Don't be shy. Get involved. What is the trend of pound Swiss franc on the weekly chart? Greg, uptrend. Any more for any more? It could be a head and shoulders on the weekly. Okay, it would need to do some drastic movements for that. Scalps downtrend. Right, so majority said uptrend. So we've got like 5 uptrends, 2 downtrends. And firstly, that's the beauty of trading, right? Everyone's got a different opinion. And also that's what makes trading difficult. And if everyone is pretty much split, don't trade it, right? But there are 2 ways to look at this. Okay, right. So there's this to look at, right? That is an uptrend, right? Higher lows, the low didn't break, higher highs, right? Difficult to disagree with this. But I would also say there is a significant move from this level to warrant this being a low, right? So again, if we look at this now, that is in a downtrend. Okay, we're now getting lower lows, right? So it's tricky, really. I'm of the thinking that is in a downtrend. I would consider this enough of a move. Look at the move we get from that level. That makes this area here a significant enough low for me. So I would argue we're in a downtrend. And we are below the moving average 20. That line was nowhere near the moving average 20, right? We're at the moving average 20. Okay, so I'm going to say weekly downtrend, although it is open to interpretation, right? I'm not disputing that. But daily is definitely in a downtrend. And if you remember, the weekly was at the moving average 20. So we've almost got like double moving averages. Yeah, if I go back to the weekly, yeah, look at where that moving average 20 is, right there. Yeah, and if you go to the day chart, where's the moving average 20 there? So we've almost got like two weekly and daily moving average 20s here as well, right? So the more I think about it, the more I like sells from this level. But as you know, guys, yeah, we look for breakdown. Yeah, we need a, I'm not just going to sell that. I'm not just going to sell this level. Yeah, some traders buy it, right? Nothing wrong with that. But I'm not just going to go, right, hit this level, start selling. I'm just not going to do that, right? If we look at the H4 chart, we are clearly in a H4 uptrend, if not a little bit of a scruffy one. This is where we're at. Well, not scruffy, it's just very bullish. It's not much swing to it. Yeah, it's just, right, no problem, still in an uptrend. I would put a trend line through here. I know trend lines are my new thing, but they're not a new thing. They're quite old compared to, for trading. But yeah, I would say the trend line looks something like that. Yeah, let's see if that makes sense. So we're getting a reaction at our trend line for potential moves upwards. Okay. If we drop down to the H1, yeah, the H1, I would, okay, maybe slightly adjust. Oh no, let's leave it like that. I mean, I would just maybe potentially slightly adjust it to here, right? But same. Yeah. Remember, guys, any trend line or this itchy eye, tired, England's full. Any trend line, yeah, any trend line. My God, my lines are getting worse. Any trend and oh dear, I apologize. So any trend line, yeah, or any support and resistance level, it's not an exact science. They are zones, levels, right? But look at the reaction we're getting here. Okay. So what would we need to see, right? I would potentially need to see. So H1 structure is like this at the moment. Maybe this candle holds on to it, right? And this level holds. So what I would like to see, if you are going to sell Swiss franc, pound Swiss franc, is something like this, and then we get a break. Not only do we get a break of these lows, yeah, we get a break out of this trend line. Now that to me represents a very good opportunity and a high probability trade for pound Swiss franc. And I will in fact trade that. That much, so I'm going to put an alarm there. All right, so let's see. Because what might happen here, yeah, this is interesting as well, guys, right? So let's say this candle looks like this at the end of the hour. Okay. My drawing. Honestly, I need to go to drawing school. I'm going to have a drink. Maybe that'll steady my hand. Right? Let's say we get a big bearish H1 candle looks like this, and it breaks these lows. Would you want to trade it? No, right? Because you're still at this trend line. So it's going to be potentially, unless this candle is super bearish, right, and starts popping out, my God, unless it's super bearish and starts popping out here like this, then okay, that's not only a break of structure, but a break of this trend line. Then we could start selling immediately. Put a stop above here, look to take it lower. Right, so this will be interesting. We'll keep an eye on this pound Swiss franc hourly candle. But if it finishes like it is right now, I'm not interested in selling it. It has broken this. It hasn't broken the trend line. Diagonal lines are very difficult. Okay, no, not that bad. Anyway, so there you go, guys. So Shreya, yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Really nice level and some interesting price action things to discuss here. And guys, if you enjoy talking about price action, understanding charts, then firstly, please smash the like button. Yeah, it really helps support the channel, keeps the editor happy, and he is mental. Also, guys, yes, subscribe to the channel. And also check out all the promotions we've got running at the moment. We've got a price action masterclass that you can join. We've got the VIP Trading Academy where I give you all of my trades. And we've got the free Discord where you can just chat to like-minded traders. All right, so check them all out. They're all in the video description. Right, what else are we looking at? Yeah, pound Swiss franc is a compelling chart, Poo Poppy. I agree. So Poo Poppy says here, it could be a head and shoulders on the weekly. All right, so let's take a look. Yeah, let's take a look on the weekly. So for this to be a head and shoulders, right, we need another shoulder. Okay, so a head and shoulders pattern is this. Right. And then you trade the break of the low. Right? Shoulder, head, shoulder, knees and toes, and eyes. Sorry. It's the lack of sleep. Pound is coming down. It's at a really nice level. Interesting trade. Right? That's a head and shoulders. This price would need to come back up to here. Then it's a head and shoulders, right? That's what I'm seeing. Michael says, you add the trend line as extra confluence with structure break, that's double insurance. Yeah, exactly. And that's what you're looking for. Yeah, you know, you can think of it as insurance, but it's just reasons to take the trade, right? You know, if you get a break of structure, right, plus a break of a trend line, yeah, then chances are it's a pretty good selling opportunity, right? We need to look at daily, weekly like we did, but it's a pretty good, there's lots of confluence, which is basically reasons to take the trade. And that's what we're looking for, right? So yeah, totally agree with you, Michael. Right, what else have we got here? Any more questions that I missed? Lack of sleep. Swiss franc pairs have high spreads. Yeah, they're expensive to trade, the Swiss franc pairs. They eat more margin as well. What else are we looking at? Okay, dollar index. That's what we was going to look at. So let's take a look at this. Now, the dollar index has got one of the most beautifulest channels. Beautifulest, that is. I talked about this in my analysis vid earlier, guys. This has one of the most beautifulest channels I've ever seen. It's so clean. Yeah. Look how asymmetric and parallel those two lines are. Right? It's in a beautiful trend channel, basically, but in a beautiful uptrend. Now, if we think about how a channel works, the top should get completed, right? You have bottom of channel, top of channel, bottom of channel, top of channel, bottom of channel, top of channel, right? So really, there is very nice resistance here, but how a channel plays out, I mean, obviously in reality, you know, if a channel played out every time, we'd all be millionaires, right? But if a channel, how it should play out, it should reach this level here, right? It should reach the top of the channel and this really important resistance level up here. All right, it should. So that's on the weekly. So I'm bullish US dollar, right? But please bear in mind, this is the weekly chart. right? And this could take 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks to get up there, 5 weeks, 7 weeks, who knows, right? Now, if we look at the day chart, yeah, I think this, okay, I'd even move it up a little bit. I think this next piece of resistance on the US dollar is at this, well, let's move it up to the psychological level, would be this 106 level, right? We're sort of breaking through this 105.50 level, and the next logical, psychological level, lots of logical in there, is back up to here. So if you think about that, we are buying US dollar, right? Yeah, which is one of the reasons I was selling pound US dollar. My view of the dollar index is dollar strength. All right. And, you know, every time you trade that any dollar pairs, guys, take a look at this. Take a look. I don't trade the dollar index, but I trade euro, US dollar, pound, US dollar, CAD, etc. So look at this every time. And that is telling me US dollar strength, especially if this candle stays like this. Right? That would be a break of this high and a continuation of trend. And trend is clearly in an uptrend, right? Let's look at the H4 to see if this level's broke, or well, it's about to break. We've got the H4 candle in 20 minutes. Yeah, so there you go. It's interesting, right? Let's see if we get a break of this level, and ideally this high now. Yeah, but yeah, I am bullish US dollar for the short term to even midterm there. That could take a few weeks. Right, guys. Yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, smash some plates. No, I'm only joking. Don't do that. And check out all our promotions. Check out free Discord, Trading Academy, Price Action Masterclass, becoming a Simply Forex YouTube member. Check it all out, guys. Thank you very much for your questions and your time today. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow, same time.